Can you guys hear me? I guess you can now.
Can now.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
It's quite a blue shirt you have on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
My new wife picked it out, so I'll give her props from you.
Yeah, she did well.
You mean your old wife wouldn't pick it out?
I knew that when I said that. That didn't come out right, Mr. Mayor. She's kind of new still, you know, what can I say?
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Good evening, Mr. Dixon.
How are you guys doing this evening?
Doing well. Beautiful day.
I've been sweating through my suit all day. Too hot.
Like your office, Mr. Dixon.
Yeah. You guys getting the home look tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully my deaf puppy doesn't come in screaming. We're really hoping to avoid that.
If it does, we'll end the meeting. So maybe they will come on. Well, good evening. It is 6:31, and we're missing the Mayor Pro Tem. But anyhow, we're going to go ahead and call this recess meeting to order. And do we need to do anything, Madam Clerk? Are we good? You need to take roll call?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right. Mayor Tripp,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Mewburn, Commissioner Langley,
Here.
Commissioner Goff,
Here.
Commissioner Ross,
Here.
Commissioner Davis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll turn it over to the manager, let you proceed through it. Mr. Manager, if you would.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As we left off on Monday night with the public hearings that required due to COVID rules, 24 hours time before a vote is taken. So we held the public hearing on the future land use map amendment. And this is for property located at 1588 NC 102 in East Ayden, North Carolina. And I'll hand it over to Stephen Smith to see if he has any other comments on it before we get started with the vote.
Let's see. Good evening. I just, I don't know if you guys want me to recap the actual request or if I can cover that real quick. It is a request to our future land use map for roughly 13 acres at the corner of Thad Little Road and Warehouser Road from low density residential to mixed residential.
Yes.
Currently, those properties are zoned light industrial, so this change would allow for future rezonings to different residential zones to allow for diversified options for housing in the future. If you got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them for you.
Any questions to the planner? What's the pleasure of the board?
Make a motion.
Second.
By Commissioner Goff, second by Commissioner Ross. Any discussion? Voting on the motion, Commissioner Goff,
Yes.
Commissioner Ross,
Yes.
Commissioner Langley,
Yes.
Commissioner Davis.
Yes.
Okay, next item, Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The next item was a public hearing that we held to consider the submission of an application to the Local Government Commission for approval of a finance agreement for the extension of sanitary sewer to serve several subdivisions on the in Ayden towards the Golf Club Road, Ayden Golf Club Road. And we have Joanne Floyd if you have any questions on the financing agreement. But this is just part of the process we have to do as we go before the Local Government Commission seeking approval.
Any questions from the board? Okay, what's the pleasure of the board?
Make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner, second by who?
Davis.
Davis.
Coach Davis. Okay, second by Commissioner Davis. Any discussion? Vote on the motion, Commissioner Goff,
Yes.
Commissioner Ross,
Yes.
Commissioner Ross,
Yes.
Commissioner Langley,
Yes.
Commissioner Davis.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else, Mr. Manager, for the meeting?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. You'd asked and for the Cherry Beckert, our auditors, to be present this evening. Unfortunately, they had a conflict, so in lieu of that, they offered a status update that I sent out via email this afternoon. But I also thought that maybe our finance director could kind of give an update as to everything she's done and specifically where we're at. Right now, they have the information they need, and it's more or less their timetable now in getting the product completed. So I'll hand it over to Joanne and she can take it from there.
Good evening. How's everybody doing?
Good, Joanne. Glad to see you.
Yes, so we, everything's been received, given to the auditors that they requested. When I came on board January the 5th, there were several things that were left undone and that had to be undone and redone again. But we've been working diligently to get that done. I know it's late, and I know the board and staff is ready to complete and move it forward. We've been having weekly meetings, conference calls with the auditors, getting updates and giving them updates on where we stand. They submitted the last list to us on Wednesday, yesterday, and everything on that list has been submitted, less one report. So we're working diligently, and they've advised us that they should hopefully have a draft audit by the end of the month.
Okay, thank you. Any questions to Joanne?
So the report that's missing, is that something that's going to delay this any further, or is it something that's going to be given shortly?
I'm gonna turn it in tomorrow. It's about property taxes.
Okay,
I want to take care of that tomorrow. Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Any other questions to Joanne, our finance director, or the manager? Anything else, Mr. Manager?
I have nothing further, Mr. Mayor.
Anything from the board members that you want to discuss? We're here. Go ahead.
I said I'm good.
I'm sorry.
I'm good. We're good.
Okay, you're good. Okay.
Good.
Any comments from the board members? Well, appreciate your time getting through this, and we'll see you soon, hopefully, and y'all have a safe week. Also, just remember that if you're an elected official, you can get vaccinated. So if you've not been vaccinated, I would encourage you to do so. So good
Both
seeing
mine
you.
yeah, both mine are done. I'm good.
Yeah, I am too. So and it's a joy to have that.
Yeah.
So with no objection, I